Okay. Today concept is inheritance. First concept inheritance. Today first concept inheritance. What is inheritance? Inheritance is the one of the concept provided by Java. Inheritance is the one of the concept provided by Java, which is used for extending the parent class stuff to child class. Inheritance is the one of the concept provided by Java, which is used for extending the parent class stuff to child class. Using this inheritance concept, we can extend all the parent class stuff to child class. We can extend all the parent class stuff to child class. Very, very important concept. Just you should remember only one thing. I will teach you what is that inheritance concept, where exactly we can use in Selenium. I will explain you today only. So just you should remember A extends B. That means A extends B. That means B properties will come to A. This is the only one line you should remember. A extends B. That means B properties will come to A. A extends B. That means B properties will come to A. A extends B. That means B properties will come to A. So just only one thing you should remember. Only for this logic purpose we are learning this concept, inheritance concept. Inheritance is the one of the concept provided by Java, which is used for extending the parent class stuff to child class. All parent class stuff we can implement to child class. Right. Mutiyaru, are you there, sir? Mutiyaru.
Unnandi.
Okay, right. Okay. First, I'm taking one class, father class. Father, he can earn money. I'm giving two functions. Father, he can earn money and he can drive car, and giving two functions. I'm taking another class, son class. Son, already father earned money. So I'm giving functions, drink and smoke. I'm taking one class, another class, grandson class. Grandson. So I'm giving two functions, play and study. Play and study. So I'm taking three classes. One is father class, second one is son class, third one is grandson class. Father, I'm giving two functions. He can earn money and he can drive car. So here I'm taking another class, son class. He can drink and he can smoke. I'm taking grandson class, play and study. So yesterday we have discussed one concept. We have taken one class, by class. Under class we wrote methods and we called from main method. So we have taken one class, that is the by class. So we wrote functions and we called from main method. But today class is different. Here I am taking different classes. Father class different, son class different, and grandson class different. And we need to call from another class. So class with main method we should take. So means here we need to take four classes. Before going to inheritance concept, how to manage different classes we will discuss. Father having only two functions. Now I am writing son extends father. What will happen? Son extends father. What will happen?
Properties of father will extend to son.
That means son can get to father properties. So 2 plus 2, he can get
Yes.
4 properties.
Yep.
Next, grandson extends the son. What will happen?
Again 4 properties.
No,
Drink and smoke. Total 6 then.
total he can get 6 properties. 4 plus 2, he can
Okay.
get 6 properties. That is the concept inheritance. Before going to inheritance concept, first of all we should concentrate how to manage different classes. So here we are taking only 3 classes, but we should take another main class, how to manage different classes. Today we will discuss. It is very important. Okay, that is the inheritance.
ఒక్కసారి అఖిల్
What, sir?
అఖిల్ గారు ఒక్క నిమిషం చిన్న డౌట్.
You can ask me.
యా సన్ ఫాదర్ని ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేశాక మన గ్రాండ్ సన్ ఎక్స్టెండ్ చేస్తున్నాం సన్కి.
Yes. So that's the reason he can get 6 properties. Otherwise, he can get only 4 properties.
4. యా ఓకే ఓకే
Okay, right.
ఓకే.
Father having 2 properties. Son, if I write extends to father, he can get 2 plus 2, 4 properties. Grandson, already grandson having 4 properties. Now I am extending, so he can get 6 properties. Right.
ఓకే.
Go to Eclipse. Already I have Eclipse. So your class Metro. Go to SRC, take the new class. I'm taking one class. That class name is father. I'm taking one class. That class name is father. Only I'm taking only class. I'm taking only class. I am writing functions now here. Public void earn function. Function name is earn. So curling bracket started. SYSO control space. Just I'm writing logic. Function body. Father earning. I'm writing another function. Public void drive. So this is the function bracket. Curling bracket required. SYSO control space. Father driving. I'm writing logic. Father driving. One second. The loss. Okay, US call. One second, please. మందులో మేడం బాగున్నారా? మీరు ఏ టైంలో అటెండ్ అవ్వగలరు? ఈ టైంలో అటెండ్ అవుతారా? జావా స్టార్ట్ అయింది. ఇండియా టైము 8 o'clock ప్లాన్ చేసుకోండి. ఇండియా టైం 8. ఇండియా టైం ఈవినింగ్ 8. ఇండియా టైం ఈవినింగ్ 8. ప్లాన్ చేసుకోండి. రేపటి నుండి అటెండ్ అవ్వచ్చు, లేకపోతే ఈ రోజు నుండి అయినా అటెండ్ అవ్వచ్చు మేడం. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు నడుస్తుంది, ఆ క్లాస్ నడుస్తుంది. మీరు రేపటి నుండి ఇదే బ్యాచ్ లో కంటిన్యూ అవ్వచ్చు తల్లి. జస్ట్ జావా స్టార్ట్ అయింది. జావా స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్ కాన్సెప్ట్ చెప్తున్నాను. రేపటి నుండి అటెండ్ అవ్వచ్చు ఇదే బ్యాచ్ లో. నేను ఇప్పుడు వాట్సాప్ లో మీకు మెసేజ్ పెడతాను. ఈ నెంబర్ కి ఒకసారి వాట్సాప్ మెసేజ్ పెట్టండి. ఓకే ఓకే మేడం. మంజు అని కూడా మెన్షన్ చేయండి. ఓకే ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్. బాయ్ మ్యామ్. డబుల్ స్లాష్ కానీ కంపల్సరీ we should use it. If it is Java or Selenium, compulsory we should use it. కానీ ఇంపోర్ట్ చేయాలన్నా ఎక్స్పోర్ట్ చేయాలన్నా కానీ సెలీనియంలో డబుల్ స్లాష్ యూజ్ చేస్తాం. సో అందుకని నేను ఫస్ట్ నుండి మెన్షన్ చేస్తాను చేయండి అని. రైట్. Just I have taken one class, that is the father class. I wrote two functions. One is end function, second one is drive function.
ఒక్క నిమిషం అఖిల్ గారు ఆవిడ లేరు అనుకుంటా.
Madam garu?
వచ్చారు.
ఉన్నానండి.
Okay. Right. Copy. And I'm going to another class. I'm taking another class. Take the new class. I'm taking class name is sun. I'm taking one sun class. Here also I'm writing functions. I'm writing two functions. Sun. Again, I give two functions. One is drink. So just mention sun drinking. Next, smoke. Sun, smoke. So I'm giving two functions. Wait 1 second. So I'm taking one sun class. Here also I'm giving two functions, sun drinking and sun smoking. Save. Once again I'm taking another class. Go to SRC. Here we should take different classes. This is the just you should remember, like I'm taking another class. Each and every time I'm taking another class. Just in the single class, if you write Java, will feel confused. So that's the reason I'm taking different classes. Every time I'm going to SRC, I'm giving classes names. Hando. Here grandson. Here grandson, I'm giving two properties. One is play, grandson playing. Study, grandson studying. Grandson studying. So I'm creating three classes: father class, son class, and grandson class. I'm taking different classes. So now just go to SRC, take the new class. I'm taking another class with main method. I'm taking in here and keeping the mark public static void main, click on finish. So I want to call father class functions. How we can call? Tell me. Yesterday we discussed. I want to call the father class functions. How we can call the father class functions? So we need to create the
Father object.
object. How to create the object?
Father
Hmm.
F1 equal to your father.
Father F1 equal to new father.
Father.
Class name reference name equal to new class name. Class name is father. Father F1 equal new father. I want to call the father class functions. F dot earn.
F1 dot right.
F1 dot earn. Automatically we can get it. F1 dot drive. We can get it. Next, I want to call the sun class functions. Sun is equal to new sun.
Son.
S dot drink. S dot
Smoke.
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 Next,
Grandson.
grandson. G equal to new grandson. G dot play.
G dot study.
G dot study. we can get functions. This is the how to manage different classes, not inheritance concept. This is not inheritance
Okay.
concept, just how to manage different classes. Here you should remember father class. I have taken one class, that is father class. I wrote functions, and I have taken a son class. I wrote functions, and grandson class. I wrote functions, and from inheritance concept here I am taking one class with main method. Class with main
Okay.
method. If it is any function, if you want to call compulsory, we should write main method. We can call from main method only. If it is any function, if you want to call compulsory, we can call from main method only. 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 Now I want to apply inheritance concept. Now here I am writing son extends father.
Father.
So father properties will come to sun. That means sun can get two more properties. S dot earn, you can get it. S dot
As the drive.
drive, you
Drive.
can get it. Next, I'm going to grandson class. I'm going to grandson class. Grandson extends
Extend. Son.
extends son. So grandson get to four more properties. So G dot earn you can get. So he's getting S dot sorry G dot drive you can get.
G
G
dot
dot
drink. G dot smoke.
G dot drink, G dot smoke. This is the concept, inheritance concept. So we discussed today how to manage different classes and how to implement inheritance concept. Inheritance is the one of the concept provided by Java, which is used for extending the parent class stuff to child class. We can extend all the parent class stuff to child class. This is the concept inheritance, and also we discussed how to manage different classes. So just if it is only single class, under class, we will write the functions and we call from main method. Yesterday we discussed, we have
Yes.
taken one class, that is the by class. Under class we wrote functions and we called from main method. But yesterday concept and today concept is totally different. Today here we are taking four different classes and we are calling calling function from another class. So if it is non-static, that's the reason here I wrote non-static function. In the father class I wrote non-static, public void, and it is a non-static. So that's the reason we are creating
Yes.
object. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Madam, Pramila madam, do you have any doubts,
Yeah.
Tali?
No. It's clear enough.
Okay, great, madam. So if you have any doubt, middle of the class, or just you can ask me. So you are the learners, I am the trainer. If you have any doubt at any time, you can raise the doubt. At any time, I can clarify your doubts. So it is very important. I am very user friendly. So if you have any doubt, it is a small doubt, silly doubt, simple doubt. At any time, you can ask me. So I am very user friendly. So if you just for example, if you are not comfortable with any concept, just you can ask me once again. I will repeat you, but you should learn something from me. So that is very important, don't forget. Okay, right? That is the inheritance concept over. Next concept, simple concept, easy concept I will teach you today. So next concept is overloading. What is overloading? Overloading, very important concept in entire Java. So that is overloading. If at all a function existing, if at all a function more than one time in a class, if at all a function more than one time in a class with different arguments, if at all a function more than one time in a class with different arguments like type of args, comma number of args. If at all a function more than one time in a class with different arguments like type of args or number of args, if we write then that concept is overloading. If at all a function more than one time, if you write any function more than one time, it will automatically it will show error. But here same function I'm writing number of times but with different arguments like type of args or number of args. If we write, then that concept is called overloading. If at all a function more than one time I'm writing with different arguments, so I'm different arguments means like type of arguments and the number of arguments, so then that concept is called overloading. Okay, same function I'm writing number of times with different arguments, so the type of concept is called overloading. If at all a function more than one time in a class with different arguments like type of arguments or number of arguments, if we write, then that concept is called overloading. Same function I'm writing number of times in the same class. So how we can implement this concept we will discuss now. I'm going to SRC, take the new class, and taking class name is over. Keep the mark public static void menu, click on finish. So under class we will declare the functions. I'm writing one function. Before going to this concept, first of all you should know only one thing, that is variable. What do you mean by variable? So variable is nothing but it is a name. Variable is nothing but it is a name given to a one memory location. I'm giving one name to one memory location which can hold a value. That value will be changed in future number of times. How many times you want, that many times we can change the value. That is the use of variable. Variable is nothing but it is a name given to a one memory location which can hold a value. That value will be changed in future number of times. How many times you want, that many times we can change the value. So what is the use of variables? One is reusability. Second one is easy to update. Third one is easy to maintain. These are the advantages of variables. One is reusability, easy to update, and easy to maintain. So variable syntax. Next, variable syntax. Compulsory, you should remember this is the basic thing. So in future nobody will teach you. I'm the last teacher. So data type, variable name equal to value. Simply we can write int a equal to 10. So this is the variable. Data type, variable name equal to value into a equal to 10. This is the variable declaration. Variable is nothing but it is a name given to a one memory location which can hold a value. That value will be changed in future number of times. How many times you want, that many times we can change the value. That's the reason we are calling it is a variable. Right. Come to concept. Now I am writing one function, public static void. I'm writing one function, add function I'm writing. Here I'm taking two arguments. One is into A, comma, into B. So if it is variable, so we need to store into one variable. Int res equal to A plus B. SYSO control space res. This is the variable declaration. Same function I'm writing number of times in the same class. In the class I'm writing this same function, control V. Same function I am writing. So automatically it will show error. If you write any function in one class, if you write many times, automatically it will show error. But here I am taking into C. Into A, comma, into B, into C. Here I am taking three arguments. So just add three arguments. Same function I am writing number of times. So add function I wrote here. So same add function I am writing, but different arguments. First First function I wrote 2 arguments, and second function I'm writing 3 arguments. Right. Third one, double A, double B. Here I'm taking data type, different data type,
double.
double. So first and second is example for number of argument example. First and third is example for type of argument example. First and second number of example, like first function I'm taking 2 arguments, second function I'm taking 3 arguments. This is type of argument, sorry, number of argument example. Number of argument example. So first and third is example for type of argument. That is integer data type. First function is integer data type, and third one is double data type. Third one
Double.
is double data type. This is example for type of argument example. First and third is example for type of argument example. Same function I'm writing number of times. Same function I'm writing number of times with the different arguments. So this concept is called overloading. So what is overloading? If at all a function more than one time in a class with different arguments, like type of arguments or number of arguments, if we write, then that concept is called overloading. Then that concept is called overloading. If at all a function more than one time in a class with different arguments, like type of args or number of args, then that concept is called overloading. Now I want to pass the values. I want to pass the values. So come to main method. I am writing here add 10 comma 20. It will execute first function. 10 comma 20. It will execute first function. Add 10 comma 20 comma 30. It will execute second function. It will execute second function. Add 0.4 comma 0.2. It will execute third function. So here, if you want to call any function, first of all we should pass some values. So end of the execution we can get the output. So now we can get 30, 60 and 0.6. 30, 60, 0.6. Right. This is the concept of overloading concept. So this concept is finished. Sir, just I have only small doubt. Each and every time, whenever you are writing any function, you are writing void. Why you are writing void? So that's your doubt. So void means, that means, so it will not give any written value. It will not void. Why I am writing void? It will not give any written value. If you want written value, in the place of void, we should write data type. We should write data type. So
Yeah.
once if you write data type, it will give the return value. That is the concept of void. So I don't want any return value. That's the reason I am writing void. If I want a return value, in the place of void, we should write data type. Once if you write the data type, it will give the return value. That is the concept of void concept. So next concept of void. Why we are writing void? So whenever you are facing the interview also, that time they may ask you like, why each and every time whenever you are writing the function, why you will write void? So I don't want any return value. I don't want any return value. So if you want return value, in the place of void, we should write the data type. Once if you write the data type, it will give the return value. That return value we need to store into one variable and we can print it. We should store in one variable and we can print it. That is void concept. That is the void concept. So now I want to return value. So in the place of void, I'm mentioning data type int. So it will give return value. So no need of this statement. Just you should mention return. Next, in the place of void, I'm writing data type. So program will be somewhat lengthy, but concept is very clear. We can write return. It will give return value. It will give return. So next, in the place of void, I'm writing here double.
Double.
It will give return value. So we should mention here return. Right, enough. So it will give return value. That return value we need to store into one variable. We need to store into one variable. How do we can store? So here I'm taking int x equal to into y equal to double z equal to. So we can store into one variable, so we can print it. Sy s4 control space x. We can store in one variable and we can print here. Sy s4 control space y. Sy s4 control space z. So we need to store into one variable and we can print it. So this is the concept of void concept. So somewhat program will be lengthy, but concept is very clear. Here is nothing will be there. Just in the place of void we are writing data type. So once if you write the data type, it will give the return value. That return value we need to store into one variable and we can print it. It's very easy. And finally, you should remember, and this is the point very, very important. So here, if it is mentioned integer data type, we can't pass decimal value. 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 If it is integer, we can't pass decimal value. If it is double, we can pass integer values as well as double values. That means decimal value. So if you pass, if I pass like 4 comma 2, so it will give return value is 6.0. It will give return value is 6.0. It will give return value is 6.0. We can pass integer values. If it is a double data type, we can pass the integer values, but it will give return value is 6.0. So if it is integer, we can't pass decimal value. So if I mention like 0 point, so automatically it will show error. We can't pass decimal value. We can't pass decimal value. If it is double, we can pass integer value 4 comma 2. So output is 6.0. Save, click on run. 30, 60, 6.0. మేడం మేడం ఉన్నారా దేవుడా ఓ మై గాడ్ మేడం ప్రమిళ మేడం ఓ గాడ్ ప్రమిళ మేడం మేడం గారు అయ్యో గాడ్ స్కైప్ లో అన్న మెసేజ్ పెట్టిందా ప్రమిళ గారు మేడం ఆర్ యు దేర్ మా హాయ్ యు దేర్ ఎస్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ స్టాప్ రికార్డింగ్